And welcome back. This is the Paracord Weaver, and today we're going to work on part 5 of our 5-part series on creating a dog leash. And the first, we're going to break this into 2 pieces, and the first piece is going to be on the 4-strand round braid, and then we're going to go over to the Sennit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another video on how to do this leash and put it together in 2 sections so that there aren't any singe marks, and it's a little bit cleaner. This way is very strong. There's nothing wrong with doing it this way. It's just it will have a couple of singe marks. So if you don't want the singe marks, stay tuned for another video on how to do that. So what we've got here is our 4-strand, and we'll make sure that so it looks like this. So it almost looks like a Sennit there. So what we're going to do is take our clasp, and in this case we'll run it up the yellow, and what we're going to do is we're going to run our strands opposite of each other. So one is going to go into the clasp one direction and one is going to go the other direction. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to snug this up a little bit. Okay, what we're going to do is come down one piece, and we're going to go counterclockwise. Okay, we're going to run it through like this, and then we'll turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. And let me tell you why we do it that way. What we're doing when we start out this way, what we're doing is we're crossing the paracord underneath of each other. So now this cord is tightening down on this cord. Okay, and the same is true on the other side. With paracord, we want to try to have it clamp down onto itself. So when it does that, it makes it very tight. Okay, so now that we have the yellow in its first pass, we'll take the coyote brown and we'll go through one way, and then we'll go through the other way. Okay, now again we're going to go down one, and the one we go down is going to be the loop for the opposite one. Okay, and again we're going to go counterclockwise. Watch your twist, and you'll see when I pull this one that will get tight. Okay, so we snug that up, and then we do the same thing on the other side, counterclockwise, first loop. Okay, and then now we'll just tighten everything up. Okay, so now it looks something like this. Okay, and what we want to do is in this case we're going to start with the coyote brown. We're going to go over to the first loop so that they're coming out the same loop. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to rotate back, and you see this one kind of by itself. We're going to follow it and see that yellow lead in that first loop, so they're coming out the same loop. Okay, and then we'll tighten it up. Okay, and it looks something like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next loop down. We're going to try to keep these in line so that it looks nice. Remember to always watch your twist in your cord. Okay, so that it looks like that. And then we'll do the same thing with the yellow. Down to the next one. Okay, remember to pull tight. Okay, and it's starting to look like this. Okay, and we'll go one more time because that'll be our third one. We have 1 and 2. You see there's 1 and 2. So we go down 3 times, and that's normally enough. If you can get paracord to come across itself 3 times, normally it won't come loose. Okay, and we'll go one more time here. And remember to continue in your counterclockwise. You can do it clockwise, it really doesn't matter. I just happen to go that way. And again, you can do this another way. No way is right or wrong as long as it works. That's the key to this. So this is just one way that I've found that makes it so this is incredibly strong, and there's no way that this can come loose, okay? Because as I pull on this, these tighten down on themselves. So to finish off the round, the 4-strand round braid, we would just cut and singe. Make sure that you singe these 2 leads together so they're not separate, so that it's one piece. That way if it tries to pull through, it has to pull everything through, okay? And the same on this one. So this is the end of part 1 of our 2-part section for our 5th video on how to do a dog leash. And we'll be back in just a minute to show you how to do the crown sennit, the round crown sennit.